एपिसोडमध्ये द लिटिल प्रिन्स याविषयी आपल्याला माहिती बघायची आहे. लिटिल प्रिन्स इज अ चिल्ड्रन्स classic in French. It tells the story of a pilot who is forced to land in the Sahara Desert at a lonely spot, and an amazing little person he meets there, the little prince. The little prince is from another planet. He has come to the earth after visiting a number of planets. His visits to two of those planets are described below. See what human qualities are highlighted in each scene. फ्रेंड्स, आपल्याला अशा एका लिटिल प्रिन्स विषयी माहिती बघायची आहे की ज्याने भरपूरशा प्लॅनेटला व्हिजिट केली आहेत आणि संपूर्ण प्लॅनेटला व्हिजिट केल्यानंतर तो त्यानंतर तो अर्थ या प्लॅनेटवर व्हिजिट करण्यासाठी आला नाही. नेमकं त्याच्यासोबत काय काय घडलं ह्या स्टोरीमध्ये ते आपल्याला बघायचं आहे. ठीक आहे फ्रेंड्स, एक रिक्वेस्ट आहे, कमेंट्समध्ये गुड मॉर्निंग सेंड करायची आहेत आणि व्हिडिओला लाईक करायचं आहे. ठीक आहे, चला तर सुरुवात करूया आपण. He found himself in the neighborhood of these asteroids. ठीक आहे, 325, 326, 327, 328 and 329 and 330. He began therefore by visiting them in order to add to his knowledge. The first of them was inhabited by a king clad in royal purple. He was seated upon a throne which was at the same time both. Hi, good morning friends. फ्रेंड्स, आज आपल्याला छोटीशी स्टोरी बघायची आहे आजच्या लाईव्ह नवीन एपिसोडमध्ये. तर तुम्ही कुठून बघत आहात तर नक्की कमेंट्समध्ये सांगा. मला नक्कीच तुमच्यासोबत बोलायला, चॅट करायला आवडेल. थँक्यू. हाय हाय, गुड मॉर्निंग एडमंड जी, गुड मॉर्निंग. थँक्यू. कुठून आहात तुम्ही? प्लीज लाईक द व्हिडिओ. थँक्यू. खूप छान वाटलं. प्लीज लाईक द व्हिडिओ. तर आपल्याला एक छोट्या प्रिन्सविषयी बघायचं आहे. यामध्ये छोट्या प्रिन्सनी काय केलं, ॲक्च्युली बाकी प्लॅनेट्सला व्हिजिट केली आणि सर्व प्लॅनेट्सला व्हिजिट केल्यानंतर तो शेवटी आपल्या अर्थ या प्लॅनेटवर आपल्या व्हिजिट केली. त्यासोबत या लिटिल प्रिन्ससोबत नेमकं काय काय घडलं हे आपल्याला एका छोट्या या स्टोरीमध्ये आपल्याला आज बघायचं आहे. चला तर सुरुवात करूया. तर फ्रेंड्स, माझी रिक्वेस्ट आहे सर्वांना की प्लीज व्हिडिओला लाईक करायचं आहे, कमेंट्समध्ये गुड मॉर्निंग सेंड करायचं आहे. ठीक आहे, तर नक्कीच आपण या स्टोरीसोबत तुमच्याशी सुद्धा बोलू. जे काही कमेंट्समध्ये तुम्ही विचाराल नक्कीच त्यांना आपण बोलू, त्यांच्यासोबत सुद्धा बोलू आपण. ट्रिगर्स, हाय सर्वांना, माझं नमस्कार आहे. ठीक आहे. The first of them was inhabited by a king clad in a royal purple. He was seated upon the throne which was the same time both simple and majestic. "Oh, here is a subject," exclaimed the king when he saw the little prince coming. The little prince asked himself, how could he recognize me when he had never seen me before? He did not know how the world is simplified for kings. To them all men are subjects. "Approach so that I may see you better," said the king, who felt consumingly proud of being at last a king over somebody. The little prince looked everywhere to find a place to sit down, but the entire planet was crammed and obstructed by the king's magnificent robe. So he remained standing upright, and since he was tired, he yawned. It is contrary to etiquette to yawn in the presence of a king. The monarch said to him, "I forbid you to do so." "I can't help it. I can't stop myself," replied the little prince, thoroughly embarrassed. "I have come on a long journey and I have had no sleep." "Oh, then," the king said, "I order you to yawn. It is years since I have seen anyone yawning here. Yawn to me are object of curiosity. Now yawn again. It is an order. After frightens me, I cannot any more," murmured the little prince, now completely abashed. "Hmm," replied the king. "Then I order you sometimes to yawn and sometimes to." फ्रेंड्स, ॲक्च्युली काय होतं की लिटिल प्रिन्स बसतो आणि लिटिल प्रिन्स बसल्यानंतर त्याच्या समोर कोणी काय करतं, पुनीतजी, थँक्यू पुनीतजी, गुड मॉर्निंग. फर्स्ट प्लीज व्हिडिओ नवीन असाल तर व्हिडिओला लाईक कराल. मी वर्धा डिस्ट्रिक्टमधून आहो. तुम्ही कुठून आहात पुनीत सर? नक्कीच तुमचं स्वागत आहे सर. सर्वांचं स्वागत आहे. व्हेरी व्हेरी गुड मॉर्निंग. सर प्लीज व्हिडिओला लाईक कराल. तुम्ही कुठून आहात? थँक्यू फॉर सपोर्टिंग सर. प्लीज असाच सपोर्ट राहू द्या. आय एम व्हेरी जरूर. थँक्यू. तुम्ही कुठून आहात सर पुनीत सर? माझं नाव मनोज अडके. हां पुनीत सर, प्लीज लाईक कराल व्हिडिओला. वर्धा डिस्ट्रिक्टमध्ये अंजीमोठी गाव आहेत तिथे. चला ठीक आहे सर, तुम्ही पण सांगा कुठले आहात, काय चालू आहे तुमचं, कुठे आहेत तुम्ही. पण असं चॅट करा, समोरचा पार्ट घेऊ आपण. ठीक आहे. ही स्प्लटर्ड अ लिटिल अँड seemed vexed. For what the king fundamentally insisted upon was that his authority should be respected. He tolerated no disobedience, He was an obsolete monarch, but because he was a very good man, he made his orders reasonable. If I ordered a general, he would say, by a way of example, if I ordered a general to change himself into a seabird, and if the general did not obey me, that would not be the fault of the general. It would be my fault. May I sit down? Come now, a timid inquiry from the little prince. I order you to do so. The king answered him and majestically gathered in a fold of his mantle. But the little prince was wondering. The planet was tiny. Over what could this king really rule? Sir, he said to him, I beg that you will excuse me my asking you a question. I ordered you to ask me question. The king hastened to assure him, Sire, over what do you rule? Over everything, said the king with a magnificent simplicity. Over everything, the king made a gesture which took in his planet, the other planets, and all the stars. Over all that, as the little prince, over all that, the king answered, Hi, bro, mysterious self. Sir, mysterious self, you can sleep. छोटीशी स्टोरी आहे. I wish I can share. Okay. For his rule was not only obsolete, it was also universal, and the stars obey you. Certainly they do, the king said. They obey instantly. I do not permit insubordination. Such power was a thing for the little prince to marvel at. He plucked up his courage to ask the king a favor. I should like to see a sunset. Do me that kindness. Order the sun to set. If I order a general to fly from one flower to another like a butterfly, or to write a tragic drama, or to change himself into a seabird, and if the general did not carry out the order that he had received, which one of us would be in the wrong? The king demanded the general of myself. You, said the prince firmly. Exactly, one must require from each other the duty which each one can perform. The king went on. Accepted authority rests first of all on reason. If you ordered your people to go and throw themselves into the sea, they would rise up in revolution. I have the right to require obedience because my orders are reasonable. Then my son said, the little prince reminded him, for he never forgot a question once he had asked it. You shall have your sunset, I shall command it, but according to my science of government, I shall wait until conditions are favorable. When will that be? Inquired little prince. Hmm, replied the king, and before saying anything else, he consulted a bulky almanac That will be about that will be this evening about 20 minutes to 8, and you will see how well I am away. I have nothing more to do here, he said to the king, so I shall set out on my way again. Do not go, said the king, who was very proud of having a subject. Do not go. I will make you a minister. Minister of what? Minister of justice. But there is nobody here to judge. Then you shall judge yourself, the king answered. This is the most difficult thing of all. It is much more difficult to judge oneself than to judge others. If you succeed in judging yourself rightly, then you are indeed a man of true wisdom. Yes, said the little prince, but I can judge myself anywhere. I do not need to live on the planet. On this planet, said the king. I have good reason to believe that somewhere on my planet there is an old rat. I hear him at night. You can judge this old rat. From time to time you will condemn. Thank you. Thank you all of you for supporting. Please subscribe. You can support me and subscribe. Once again, good morning to all of you. I'm very happy you can support me. I want such type of support from all of you. Here, one like is less. So please, friends, supports. I replied, the little prince, do not like to condemn anyone today. Now I think I will go on my way. No, said the king, but the little prince, having now completed his preparations for departure, had no wish to grieve the old monarch. If your majesty wished to be promptly away, he said, he should be able to give me a reasonable order. He should be able, for example, to order me to gone by the end of 1 minute. It seems to me that conditions are favorable. As the king made no answer, the little prince hesitated a moment. Then, with a sigh, he took his leave. Now, second part. It means the लिटिल प्रिन्स काय होतं फ्रेंड्स की लिटिल प्रिन्स जो आहे हा दुसऱ्या प्लॅनेट म्हणजे भरपूरशा प्लॅनेटवरून फिरून आल्याच्या नंतर हा भरपूर डिसिप्लिनमध्ये असतो आणि याला म्हणजे कुठल्याही गोष्टी इतर त्या प्लॅनेटवर राहणाऱ्या जे काही आहेत तर त्यांनी केलेल्या चुका तर त्याला आवडत नाही. ओके, मग तो पार्ट त्याला असं वाटतं की मी जसं डिसिप्लिनमध्ये आहोत तसं बाकीचे सर्वांनी म्हणजे माझ्या प्रजेनी सुद्धा तसंच डिसिप्लिनमध्ये राहायला पाहिजे. दॅट इज द मेन डेस्टिनेशन ऑफ द लिटिल प्रिन्स. ठीक आहे, अशासारखं आहे ते, पण शक्य नाही आहे. व्यक्ती तेवढे त्यांच्या वेगवेगळे कॅरेक्टर राहतील आणि त्यांच्यानुसार त्याला वाटतं, त्यांना जसं वाटतं तसं ते लाईफ त्या ठिकाणी जगेल त्यांच्या प्लॅनेटवर, आहे की नाही. ओके, let's go again. After visiting a few other planets, the little prince come to another teeny planet. The fifth planet was very strange. It was the smallest of all. There was just enough room on it for a street lamp and a lamplighter. The little prince said to himself, it may well be that his man is absurd, but he is not so absurd as the king. He conceited man or the businessman, for at least his work has some meaning. When he lights his street lamp, it is as if he brought one more star to life, or one flower. When he puts out his lamp, he sends the flower or a star to sleep. That is beautiful occupation, and since it is beautiful, it is truly useful. When he arrived on the planet, they respectfully saluted the lamplighter. Good morning, sir. Why have you just put out your lamp? Those are the orders, replied the lamplighters. Good morning. What are the orders? The orders are that I put out my lamp. Good evening. And he lighted his lamp again. But why have you just lighted it again? Those are the orders, replied the lamplighters. I do not understand, said the little prince. There is nothing to understand, said the lamplighter. The orders are orders. Good morning. He put out his lamp. Then he mopped his forehead with a handkerchief decorated with red squares. I follow a terrible profession in the old days. It was reasonable. I put the lamp out in the morning, and in the evening I lighted it again. I had the rest of the day for relaxation and the rest of the night for sleep. And the orders have been changed since that time. The orders have not been changed, said the lamplighter. That is the tragedy. From year to year, the planet has turned more rapidly and the orders have not been changed. Then what? Asked the little prince. Then the planet now makes a complete turn every minute. I no longer have a single second for response. Once every minute, I have to light my lamp and put it out. That is very funny. A day lasts only 1 minute. Here, where are you live? It is not funny at all, said the lamplighter. While we have been talking together, a month has gone by. A month. Yes, a month. 30 minutes, 30 days. Good evenings. And lighted his lamp again. As the little prince watched him, as the little prince watched him, he felt that he loved his lamplighter who was so faithful to his orders. Who know, he said, he can tell you a way you can rest wherever you want to. I always want to rest, said the lamplighter, for it is possible for a man to be faithful and lazy at the same time. The little prince went on to his explanation. Your planet is so small that there his stories will take you all the way around it. To be always in the sunshine, you need only walk along rather slowly. When you want to rest, you will walk, and the day will last as long as you like. That doesn't do me much good, said the lamplighter. The one thing I love in life is to sleep. Then you are unlucky, said the little prince. I am unlucky, said the lamplighter. Good morning. And he put on his lamp. That man, said the little prince to himself as he continued further on his journey, that man would be scorned by all the others. Nevertheless, he is the only one who does not seem to me ridiculous. Perhaps that is because he is thinking of something else beside himself. Friends, ॲक्चुअली काय होतं की लिटिल प्रिन्स जो आहे हा लिटिल प्रिन्स वेगवेगळ्या पॉईंटवर जाऊन त्या ठिकाणचा म्हणजे असलेला त्यांचा ऑब्झर्वेशन, अभ्यास, त्यांची रुटीन हे सर्व लक्षात घेतो. आणि हे लक्षात घेतल्याच्या नंतर तो ॲक्च्युली नेमकं प्रत्येक ठिकाणचा अभ्यास करून समोर वेगवेगळ्या प्लॅनेटवर फिरत असतो. ठीक आहे. मग त्या ठिकाणी असलेल्या त्रुटी किंवा त्या ठिकाणी असलेले चेंज जे काही आहे, जे त्याला सांगावंसं वाटतं, तो त्या ठिकाणी जाऊन जो मॅजिस्ट्रेट आहे किंवा जो त्या ठिकाणचा किंग आहे, त्या ठिकाणी जाऊन तो त्या प्रकारच्या प्रॉब्लेम्स असो की व्हॉटएव्हर जे काही असेल ते सर्व त्या ठिकाणी शेअर करतो. दॅट दिस इज द वे, दिस इज द पर्पज, दिस इज द पर्पज ऑफ लिटिल प्रिन्स. हे एक पर्पज त्या ठिकाणी त्यांनी लिटिल प्रिन्सनी सांगितलं आहे. ठीक आहे. म्हणजे पर्पज आहे त्यात लिटिल प्रिन्सचं. तर फ्रेंड्स, आपल्याला या लाईव्ह व्हिडिओमध्ये हेच सांगायचं आहे की जेवढं आपण ट्रॅव्हलिंग करू, वेगवेगळ्या ठिकाणी जाऊ, तर त्या ठिकाणच्या परंपरा, त्या ठिकाणचं डिसिप्लिन, त्या ठिकाणचं वागणं, बोलणं, ह्या सर्व गोष्टीचं काय करतो, तो नवीन गेलेला व्यक्ती ऑब्झर्वेशन करतो, आहे की नाही? आणि चांगल्या गोष्टीचं असेल तर तो त्या चांगल्या गोष्टी आत्मसात करतो. आणि जर समजा जे काही डिसिप्लिन ज्या ठिकाणी मोडत असेल, कमी असेल, नसेल, तर त्या ठिकाणी ते इम्प्लिमेंट करण्याचा, त्यांना सजेशन देण्याचा तो प्रयत्न करतो, आहे की नाही? आणि नक्कीच असं चांगलं असू द्या. माझं असं एक मत आहे की डिसिप्लिन सर्वांमध्ये असावं आणि डिसिप्लिनच्या मार्फतच प्रत्येक गोष्ट आपण करायला हवी. तसं मला असं वाटतं की अर्ली मॉर्निंग उठून आपणही सुद्धा काय करावं की नवीन एखादी स्टोरी जर आपण शेअर केली किंवा रीड केलं, तर काय होईल, तेवढंच आपलं इम्प्रूव्हमेंट पण होतं आणि इतर ऐकणाऱ्याला पण एक छान वाटतं. ज्याला आवडतं त्याच गोष्टी म्हणजे त्याच व्यक्तीने काय करावं, ते बघावं, ऐकावं. असं नेमकं कोणी बघत नाही, आहे की नाही? तुम्हाला काय वाटतं फ्रेंड्स? थँक यू फॉर सपोर्टिंग, फॉर लाईक द व्हिडिओ अँड फॉर वॉचिंग टू मी. हाय, गुड मॉर्निंग. नाईस टू टॉक विथ यू, जावेद जी. Yes, I also love to all of you. Please like the video. Everyone is a friend here. प्रत्येक जण आपलं फ्रेंड आहे. डझंट मॅटर. जावेदजी, थँक्यू. थँक्यू ऑल ऑफ यू. थँक्यू. प्लीज लाईक द व्हिडिओ. Okay, friends. See you next live, next episode. New thing. Okay. नाही. आर यू कुशाल? सॉरी जावेदजी, जे तुम्ही विचारलं ते कुशाल नाही. तर नवीन पुढच्या एपिसोडमध्ये नक्कीच भेटू आपण नवीन एखादी गोष्ट घेऊन. ओके फ्रेंड्स, आज आपण इथेच थांबू. आजच्या लाईव्ह व्हिडिओमध्ये तुम्ही सर्वांनी सपोर्ट केला त्याबद्दल मी तुमचा नक्कीच खूप खूप आभारी आहोत. थँक्यू वन्स अगेन. बाय. हॅव अ नाईस डे टू ऑल ऑफ यू.